There is no, it's like speaking Spanish to an English speaking person.
Improper persona, sojourners, or heritage of the land.
Ma'am, I said state your name. I didn't.
I will state for this X-rail.
Ma'am, listen, let me say this to you.
This trade name.
If I didn't think someone had jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not even get out of my bed. I don't really care what you believe.
Judge Bryant absolutely dismantles this defiant sovereign citizen in one of the most satisfying court moments I've ever seen. By the end of the hearing, the tone completely shifts. This person goes from arrogant and combative to soft-spoken, practically on the verge of tears. Honestly, this has to be one of the top 3 sovereign citizen videos I've ever covered. Judge Bryant doesn't hold back and delivers a no-nonsense response that's both intense and incredibly satisfying to watch. It's wild to see someone walk into a courtroom thinking they can outsmart the system only to be completely shut down. Let me know what you think about this hearing in the comments below. Now let's dive in and watch this sovereign citizen get thoroughly humbled, live in court, by Judge Bryant.
Okay, this is case number 07. No, strike that. I apologize. That's not case number. This is case number 174612601. The people of the state of Michigan versus Bonita Ayana Sealy. The defendant is charged with 1 count of assault or assault and battery. And today is the date set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Ritter on behalf of the people, P number 8350505.
All right, ma'am, please unmute yourself. State your name for the record, please.
Islam. I, self-law, am master, improper persona, sojourners, or heritage of the land.
Ma'am, I said state your name. I didn't.
I will state for this X-rail.
Ma'am, listen, let me say this to you.
This trade name. No, this trade name.
If you did not come to court, if you didn't come to court to participate in court, please don't come back to my courtroom. So I've muted you, so therefore we can't even hear what you're saying. So let me be clear. If you have not come to court, because let me just be clear. Okay, well, you have a great day. Have a great day. If I didn't think someone had jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not even get out of my bed. I promise you. Let me say this. If a person did not have jurisdiction over me, if I believed that a person, that an entity did not have jurisdiction over me, I promise you, I would not get up out of my bed. I would not take a time off of work. I would not stop anything that I was doing for that day to come to court to say these things. Number one, you know it's going to get you nowhere. There is no, it's like speaking Spanish to an English speaking person.
Clip 2, wow. Judge Bryant is officially my new favorite judge. Don't get me wrong, we've got legends like Judge Oakley, Judge Middleton, and a few others. But after this hearing, Judge Bryant just took the crown. The way she commanded that courtroom was something you don't see often anymore. Too often these sovereign citizens stroll in thinking they're about to deliver a TED Talk filled with nonsense, and most judges just sit there and let it happen. I honestly don't know why. Maybe they're worried about backlash or legal gray areas, but either way, it's frustrating to watch. Judge Bryant, though, no hesitation, no sugarcoating, just straight authority. She shut it down immediately, and I have nothing but respect for how she handled it. If more judges took this kind of stand, I feel like we'd see a whole lot fewer of these delusional, People trying to outwit the legal system with YouTube legal theories and fake I'm a free man IDs. Honestly, if Courtrooms had Yelp reviews, I'd give her a solid 5 stars. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea why more judges don't take this approach, because I seriously don't get it.
So if you believe, Miss Sealy, from the bottom of your heart, that I nor this court has any jurisdiction over you, ma'am, don't come. You don't come. Because there's nothing, there is absolutely nothing. There is nothing that I can do for you. If you are not interested in proceeding in a manner that we can understand you, if you're going to simply read off some stuff to me, it's equivalent to me going over to England, since apparently you all don't believe that you're citizens. I don't really care what you believe. It is equivalent to me going over to England, getting arrested, and then telling them they don't have jurisdiction over me. If they let me go home, I promise you, if I didn't think they had jurisdiction over me, I'm not showing up. So okay, so we can try this one more time. If you want to state your name for the record so that we can have the name for the record, then you can state your name for the record. If you're going to say all of that other stuff to me that I don't have jurisdiction, then I'm gonna subside, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to another case. I am going to remove you from the courtroom, because this is going to get us nowhere. Nowhere. Now, by the time you've said all of this, by the time you've done all of this, this is a 2017 case. We probably would be finished with the case by now. Probably would be. Probably would be. Of course, I'm not going to give legal advice. I'm not going to say what she should do and how she should respond. Probably would be finished with this case by now. Okay, ma'am, please state your name for the record.
Clip 3. This sovereign citizen is honestly the perfect example of someone who clearly didn't get the right kind of parenting growing up. I mean, seriously, you can just tell. If I had to guess, she's probably in her mid-50s, which blows my mind. By that age, you'd think she'd have a basic grasp on how the real world works. But nope, she's in court acting. Like a 12-year-old trying to talk her way out of trouble, using some excuse she probably found online. Maybe she had super relaxed parents, or maybe there was no father figure in the picture. Who knows? But one thing's for sure. She never learned to respect authority or understand even the most basic legal principles. The fact that she genuinely thought she could walk into a courtroom and pull this sovereign citizen nonsense at her age is wild. What's even crazier is that she probably found her grandson shared and thought she was about to outsmart the legal system. But then, boom, Judge Bryant comes in and completely shuts it down. And based on her reaction afterward, it was clear she knew she was in the wrong. You could see it on her face. She wasn't confused. She was caught. Here's the thing. You can't just pick and choose which laws to follow because you saw a meme or a badly edited video that made it sound legit. The legal system does not run on Facebook posts or YouTube comment sections. Sovereign citizens have been pulling this same act for decades, and guess what? It's never worked. Not once. 0 wins. They get shut down every single time, and honestly, it's hilarious. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this one. What do you guys think? Was Judge Bryant too harsh? I already know a few of you are going to sound off in the comments if you think she went too far. Personally, I think she handled it exactly how it needed to be handled. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, thank you so much for watching.
Anita Ayana Davis Sealy.
Thank you, Miss Sealy. Today is the date set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
Innocent.
The court is going to enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Seeley. I will set this matter for a pretrial conference. This is a child abuse 4th degree case. Strike that. Again, I keep looking down at your client, looking up at your client's case. This is an assault or assault and battery case. The court is going to set the matter for a pretrial conference. The complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed. Probably could have already been dismissed. I don't know if you have contact with the complaining witness or not, Ms. Ritter. However, the complaining witness is required to appear at the pretrial conference. Today is December the 6th. The court is going to set the matter for January the 6th. At 8:35. I'm sorry, 8:25. That denotes the arraignment portion. 8:25. As I indicated, the complaining witness is required to appear. Failure of the complaining witness to appear will most likely result in the matter being dismissed unless the people have a valid explanation for the failure to appear. Bond will continue with no contact with the complaining witness. Anything further?
Nothing from the people, Judge. Thank you.
Anything further, Ms. Seeley?
Well, I would like to say something, but I see that I'm gonna just keep my peace. I'll see you guys on the 6th of January.
All right, then you have a great day and stay safe.
You too.
Thank you.